Shalom and blessings, National Association family. It's hard to believe that we've come down to the close of another year. Certainly none of us could have anticipated the events and circumstances of this year that we've had to face. It's been unprecedented challenges, heartaches, and obstacles. But within the challenge, the heartache, and the obstacles, there have been tremendous opportunities for ministry and personal growth. So many of our loved ones and friends have been called off the battlefield into heaven's grandstand this year. And we've not been able to grieve or celebrate them as we would love to and as we're used to. But by the grace of God, after all we've been through, with all that has happened in our nation and in our world, with all that has happened in our cities and communities, with all that has happened in our congregations and in our families, and yes, with all that has happened in each of our lives, hear this: we are still here. We are still here. Why? Because there's still work to be done. We've learned, along this year, we've learned some new and innovative ways to serve, to minister, and to gather. We've been stretched beyond the walls of our buildings, beyond the walls of traditional ministry, beyond the walls of geographical locations, and yes, beyond the walls of silence and complicity concerning decades of the sin of racism, inequity, and inequality. We've seen people all across the nation and ministries effectively step up to the challenge, and they've had wonderful impact. We've seen generations collaborate in innovative ways with creativity, knowledge, and experience. We're determined as a national association that we will continue to explore and employ innovative ways so that we can utilize resources, abilities, skills, and information that serve to strengthen our local congregations and leadership, so that we might be even more effective in ministry, outreach, and disciple making. We're planning 5 regional town halls with our pastors so that we can hear their hearts, hear how they're doing, and see what their needs are during the first quarter of next year. Look out for the announcement. This year, our mid-year leadership conference will be a virtual one. It will be in March on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. In that conference, we're going to focus on developing an appetite. That's going to be the theme, developing an appetite for justice, righteousness, and Jesus. We'll have a conference and a service each day with a tremendous teacher and preacher under the components of each one of those themes, parts of those themes. Now listen, this may be hard to hear. We are still in the midst of a serious pandemic. The vaccine has been made available, but this pandemic promises to get worse before it gets better. The vaccine will take several months to distribute, and still we can't be certain that everyone will take the 2 shots required. In addition, there are still so many people trying to recover financially. It is with this in mind that myself and the entire board, we've decided that it would not be wisdom or thoughtful to have a face-to-face camp meeting in August. It's too soon. I wanted you to know as early as possible so that you can plan accordingly, and I hope that you will understand and work with us again as you did this year. We want to put resources in accomplishing a few significant capital projects that will include a new building for restroom facilities, improvement to the electricity on the hill, and the electrical system in the tabernacle. We need your help to raise the funds needed so that it can be completed by 2022. We will share more with you as the dates get closer, but you can start giving now if you're able. Just indicate that it's a capital improvement gift. Now, please be careful. Please be careful. Let's not become so COVID weary. Do your part to help protect yourself and others by wearing your mask, washing your hands, maintaining physical distance, and refraining from gatherings that might expose you to the virus. In closing, let me let you know that it's with a grateful heart that we say thank you for your support, your trust, and your prayers. In this joyful, wonderful Christmas season, our prayer is that you would be filled with the Lord's joy, that you would be surrounded by His shalom, by His peace, and that you would be an overflow of His love for you and others. And so I, along with our lovely First Lady, the entire board, our CODO, Dr. Charles Myricks, and our CFO, Reverend James Brown, we want to wish you and yours a wonder-filled Christmas and a joyous New Year. God bless you. Know that we love you and we're praying for you.